Hey everyone, I'm back with another major update on the DockOS app, and this time I've brought a free version at the request of basically everyone. In this video, I'm going to go over the functions of the free version and some new updates that I've pushed to the main application as well. So the free version, DockOS Lite, as well as the paid version both had their updates pushed yesterday, so let's get right into it. As you can see, the free version looks a lot like the paid version. It's got the same interface, except some things are changed. So the camera and alarms, as you can see here, are disabled, and there's a very small add banner at the very bottom. It's capable of calling itself and receiving calls from other devices with DockOS 2, but it can't call others on its own. This makes it a receiving-only application. The settings have received some major changes as well. First one being the time limit on hack here. You see it's defaulted to 12 seconds, but you can change that to whatever. And the number of taps, which defaults to 3, but can also be changed to whatever. The customizable time limit works exactly as you'd expect. It's numbered in seconds, so instead of the 12-second default here, I've shortened it to 5, and it will automatically turn off after 5 seconds. And, as I'm sure you've figured out, the number of taps works the same way. I set it to 5, so it takes 5 taps. The other new setting on DockOS Lite is the Enable Notifications setting. So as you can see here, normally there's a notification that shows whenever your service is active in the background. The notification when active setting allows you to disable that, and as you can see it says restart the app. You restart the app and it will no longer show that notification when the service is running in the background. Before this option was added, you'd have to go through your system settings to do this, and that's still an option, but this just makes it a little bit easier so you can access it from within the application. Now what this allows you to do is essentially hide the presence of the app on a phone. So as you can see here, I have another phone. It's got no notifications, no running applications, but it can still receive calls from other devices. The last change I want to go over in this video is a change to DockOS 2, the full version of the application. Here you can see I have a Bluetooth device connected. I've added a new setting in the menu where you can choose to hide Bluetooth devices altogether. So you can see here, enable Bluetooth connections, turn that off, and it will no longer show them, and it will no longer attempt to use Bluetooth connections either. This is just a preferential thing, and it cleans it up a little bit. Alright, so that just about sums up all the changes I wanted to go over in this video. The remainder is just going to be me talking about the current state of things, future plans for the Android and iOS versions of the app, and then some gameplay of me being bad at the game. So, for the current state of things, as you may know, there is a paid Android version, DockOS 2, a free Android version, DockOS Lite, and then just a paid iOS version, which is called DockOS. There is no Lite version on iOS as it stands. The iOS version right now lags a little bit behind the Android version. It has a lot of changes that need to be made, and I'm really looking forward to working on those, but I'm going back to school in less than 12 hours here, so I'm going to be stuck at the Great Georgia Institute of Technology for the next 2 semesters, and then I probably won't be able to work on the application again until next summer. Now, hopefully this doesn't mean I'm just going to be totally dead for the next 2 semesters like it was last time. I'll probably be able to make some small changes, but there's just going to be nothing major until I get a good break from school. I think that's all I had to say. I still don't have a script, so I'm not sure. But if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them down below or in the Discord. I have a link in the description so you can check that. It's a lot more responsive, and we have a lot more people who know what's going on there that can help you out. Anyways, the rest of this video is just gameplay, so this is your cue to tune out if you don't want to see that. Thank you for watching. No!
One friendly remaining.
Planting.
Op 4 is defusing a bomb. You need to disable their diffuser.
Should I go up and jump down, or...?
Nah, so run around and melee him.
Op 4, last stop standing. Located the diffuser. Destroy it.
He's, you won't. Nice. You are my dad.
Friendly destroy the diffuser. Op 4 has located the bomb. 15 seconds.
She's going back out into hall, it looks like. She doesn't have time, though.
10 seconds left.
Unfortunate. That was Nomad. Keep on us to the train.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Two are in train. Bomb and somebody. Both of them's in train. One's low. Up on. Two low. Hallway. Up on a hallway. In A. Back help. Nice. Yes.
Friendly, last operator standing. Enemy drone moving into scan. Starting timer.
They'll never see me.
Enemy drone incoming. Starting the clock. Someone is
Injured one. Right there.
one friendly operator remaining. Four remaining. The diffuser has been secured. Bomb
If you hear him diffusing, please tell me because I don't really have audio right now. Fuck.
Op 4 is defusing a bomb. You need to disable their diffuser. One friendly remaining.